Welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft, where a group of comedians tried to escape the horrors of the mists. The troupe decided that Shadow Nemesis could handle his owl problem on his own and continued on toward the caves. New Rogue confidently led them in the wrong direction through a dense jungle. They discussed the conundrum of having lost an hour in the morning. Del revealed that she'd learned that every day spent in this realm was a month back on Earth. And Tyler had a philosophical discussion with Ivan about his familiar's agency. Suddenly, they were all set upon by 3 raptor-like dinosaurs, and Del tried to distract them only to be immediately injured. Is Wet Change any match for these deadly reptiles without Shadow Nemesis? I doubt it.
Yeah, well, I already did an excited intro. I don't know, whatever. We're back. No, we're back, and we're excited to be here for our second episode. We get the whole crew back together. So in our previous episode, our heroes, Shadow Nemesis, was eaten by an owl, and they decided to move forward without him. Their plan was to move towards the bandit caves, where they got incredibly wrong directions from New Rogue, went into the woods, and are now being attacked by dinosaurs. They had been stealthy for a while. They'd been clever in sending Ivan, the bat familiar, ahead to scout for them. But unfortunately, some clever girls came at them from the left, the right, and behind, closing in and attacking our heroes. Del cast a spell to draw the attention of the dinosaurs, telling the others to run, after which she was promptly, brutally attacked by 2 dinosaurs, is down unconscious, and they are tearing into her torso. Her friends stare on, like 4 seconds having passed. She did tell the doctor deputy to run, and he has done that, screaming, running north further into the jungle.
Yep. Sounds right.
That's what's up.
It sounds right.
That's what's up. That's the bottom line.
Boom!
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
We give her getting chewed to death by dinosaurs a doom.
That's really good, guys.
With that, we return to Ravenloft. Del, you are down on the loamy, mushy floor of this swampy jungle, surrounded by earth, with 2 seemingly evolved velociraptors standing over you, having been brutally slashed with their claws, and one is leaning down, having pinned you, their legs on your torso, one on the torso, one on the ground, their fangs deep into your shoulder, your chest. You have blacked out in front of your friends. Tyler and New Rogue, when you look at these creatures, you see the leathery, pebbled skin that you would imagine from dinosaurs, a mottled green and brown, seemingly blending into the jungle, but with a bright shock of red feathers, almost a mohawk along their head, and sinuous movements. These are not stocky. These are long-limbed, long-legged, crouched. They are there. Their heads extend further. They are mashing and attacking into her body now that Del is completely defenseless, just a meal for these 2 predators, while a third stands to your right, unaffected by her spell, but seemingly taking in the scene in this brief moment. Dr. Deputy is fleeing into the distance. Tyler, what do you do?
Fucking Jesus Christ. I would have run. You back the play that gets called, but this seems like maybe we should reassess. God, I'm going to. I'm going to say, New Rogue, close your eyes and cast Hypnotic Pattern as I also close my eyes.
Okay.
A new 3rd level spell.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's got flavor for me here. What does it look like when I do it, though? I think it will be this will be like my form made of glass kind of phases off of me. So I stay where I'm standing, but an exact kind of replica, except completely translucent and transparent, just you can see the edges of it, and as the light bounces off it as like a 3D glass sculpture of myself, flows up into the sky about just like a couple feet above me, not very high up. And then it warbles and shatters, and the shards just kind of fly out everywhere and just disappear in like dazzling spectral motes. And everyone within 30 feet who looked at it has to make a wisdom save.
Okay. A 16 for the one looking at you from the side.
A 16 beats my 15 spell save DC.
A dirty 20 for the one feasting on Dell. And an 8 for the one standing off, not the one that's biting on and directly over Dell, but the other one scores an 8. What happens to the ones who passed? What happens to the one who failed?
Each creature in that area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. This lasts for 1 minute, as long as I can concentrate on it. The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. But it's basically stupefied.
So one of the two predators leaning over Dell looks up at this pattern and freezes perfectly in place. Can you roll me a perception, Tyler?
8 plus, I think, 4 for 12. Perception, 12.
12, okay. When you come out of it, you glance down and realize Jack Magnum has also spotted this as a goat and is frozen in place. Under the feet of
I didn't cover his eyes.
Pick him up. Jesus Christ. Fine.
He's in my...
He's in your arms?
He's in my dorm.
Then he's fucking fine. He's as useful as he was before.
Tyler, are you moving? Are you just casting a spell? How are you ending your turn?
I really want to help Dell, so I can't leave. I wanted to capture more of these guys with this, but I'm concentrating on Hypnotic Pattern, and I'm going to go into a Blade Song. I'm going to become harder to hit, assume the blade singing stance, have my sword drawn, and I'm going to stay. I'm going to move to Dell. I can't. That's my action, so I can't do anything about this raptor that's menacing her. But
you're getting up and you're stepping
into
into that engagement space to make yourself a clear threat to this animal that would otherwise just be feasting on her.
Yeah.
New rogue, you have a stunned, frozen goat at your feet. Tyler has charged forwards. One of these dinosaurs is frozen over Dell. The other is trying to feast her, but Tyler's now getting involved, and there is a third predator to your right, staring you down. What do you do?
Well, I'm annoyed that Jack Magnum slipped out of his Bjorn and then blinded himself. But I'm going to. Oh my God! I want him to be safe, so I'm going to pick up quickly Jack Magnum, slink him back in my Bjorn.
I'll give that to you for a free action. He's frozen. He can't stop you. So, bam, Bjorn.
Thank you. One hand, sling him in there. I'm going to use a bonus action first, Healing Word, and I'm going to cast that on Dell to get her as much health as possible. So, oh boy, I'm going to use that as, I don't want to do it as level. I'm still going to do level 1 just because I'm going to reserve some of my healing energies. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go like, by the rainbows of the clouds in Ezra's domain, rain upon health over. I lost my train of thought. Get healthy, baby Dell. And that's a what do I roll? That's 1d4 plus my spell cap. Mother God, I rolled the wrong thing. Okay, 1d4. Here goes. My spellcasting modifier. I'm going to add a 3 to whatever this is. Okay, so you get 6 health points.
Woohoo!
Great.
Okay.
Did you factor in some of your special cleric bonus to that, or just your spellcasting
modifier? That's it's HP because I get 3 HP because of Ezra on top of that. So yeah.
Alrighty.
And now I'm going to use my primary action, which is I'm going to tell Tyler, close your eyes, baby, and I am going to switch my Sunblade to the sun setting. And
you do that. That's a free action. And as you do that, the Sunblade intensifies. The amount of brightness coming out of this weapon, it shines as bright as the sun, fully illuminating the area that you are in up to 30 feet as though it was full daylight.
Very good. So I hope that terrifies the hell out of these dinosaurs, because I'm going to now try and cleave one of them in twain. So I'm going to do the one that pounced right on her and is chewing her up, because he's down. I feel like he's the easier target to hit.
Great. So the one that's chewing her up, you charge forwards, you've got the blade in hand, and you attack. So the stats on this weapon, because you've not used a Sunblade before, it is a +2 weapon. So you will be able to take, you will have your proficiency for your attack. You will have your strength. So I think your proficiency is +3. What's your strength bonus?
My strength bonus is +2.
So that's +5. So it'll be a +7 to hit. Mm-hmm. And the damage, because this is a Sunblade, will be 1d8 if you are swinging it with a single hand, like if you have a shield in the other arm, or if you are two-handing it, Mace Windu Jedi style, then you will be attacked with a d10, and it will add your strength +2 for damage.
Oh, hold
your
on.
strength
Okay.
is +2, so it'll be +4, I think, damage.
I'm going to run that. I'm going to ask you for that when I deliver this strike. Just to be clear. Okay, so I'm going to wrap both of my mitts around this thing, because I've just flipped it and I've seen how much light's projecting, and it's just bigger than I had anticipated and more bright. And I go, "Hey, son, bitch!" And I don't like that, but I say it. And
yeah, you yell that, not liking it and trailing off, which is when the mist swirls up around you. Can you roll me a d6 for this attack?
Oh.
I really don't like it. That's a 1.
You use the B word.
Yep. You charge forwards, trailing off as you realize you yelled something you didn't intend to, and it's very hard to see because this thing is so bright, and it's hard to tell how hard you're swinging because the blade has no weight, which you're not used to as new rogue because weapons are balanced, and Tyler's just standing there with his eyes closed. So as you trip by the mist, you swing the blade and hack into Tyler. Can you roll me a critical hit worth of damage? I need you to roll me 2d8, and we will add 4 to it.
Oh, okay. That's an 8. That's a 3. So, okay, great.
11
so,
plus 4
11.
for 15 damage. Tyler, you'll take 15 points of damage. I need
I'm
a
down.
concentration check from you.
No, you don't.
Or
I'm down. Nah, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
okay, so that spell's gone. So new rogue, you lash out thinking you were attacking the dinosaur eating Dell and accidentally hack through Tyler, who dies. Well, he doesn't die, but he falls to the ground grievously wounded by your Sunblade.
No! The dinosaurs are eating me. Oh my god, is Tyler dead? What's happening?
Just stab it in the eyes, Dell! You're stronger than Tyler at this point. Use your healing energies to save him.
It's so bright. There's so much viscera.
I'm sorry, we're walking on the sun.
And that's when the third Velociraptor storms into combat, attacking you, new rogue, the last person standing. That is a 15 to hit.
No, and it doesn't make contact because 16 AC.
It does not make contact. The dinosaur charges forwards and misses as it winces away from the bright light and the power of your armor and your overall fury and yelling and general confusion. And we circle back to the Dr. Deputy, who is sprinting away from combat, having received his order. Is he smart enough to figure out things are bad? He stops and thinks about it for a minute. He didn't roll bad enough to keep running, but he did not roll good enough to realize you all might need help. So he is 60 feet into the brush going, is anybody else coming? This doesn't seem quite right. Do I go back? The boss is pretty clear. Well, if they all die, I don't want to just be in the woods, but I don't want to die either. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one. I did not want to be in charge. And so he's just in it having his own scene unto himself, trying to figure out what to do. And we cut back to combat. Del, you are on the ground. You've had massive chunks torn out of your body. You are still pinned down with one of these menacing dinosaurs over you, ready to feast. Its clawed hands pinning you to the ground, a foot on your stomach, and it's rearing back to attack you again. What do you do?
Oh, well, Tyler, don't be dead. Don't be dead, Tyler. Please don't be dead, because if you're dead, we're all going to be dead. But don't be dead, Tyler. And I cast Healing Word on Tyler with my bonus action and give you 4 HP.
This is an Ouroboros of healing energies right now. Like,
yes.
You die, you get healed. You die, you get healed.
Yeah.
And then since I'm just on the ground and there's dinosaurs, the rogue told me I have reality blade in my hand, and I take it instead of holding it up where I was using it to paint streamers. I flip it around in my hand and I just stab it into the dinosaur.
All right, roll me that attack.
All right.
I will give you. Oh no, it's a tie on how many people are involved in this combat. It's just a mess.
Yeah. That is okay. It's not a bad number, so we're okay. It's a 21 to hit.
21 will hit. Roll your damage.
All right. And I need one of these puppies.
Get it in the eyes, get it in the eyes, get it in the eyes or the snoot.
I rolled a 3 and it's +3, so 6 damage. Big numbies. Big numbies coming
damage.
out there.
You slash across the face of this creature, going for the eyes, and you end up cutting across its snout, cutting across where the eyes meet, but the jutting bones manage to hold the blade away as it slashes across. Blood begins to leak down its forehead. As you know, head wounds bleed pretty excessively, but you cannot tell how much of that blood is its versus yours. Tyler is on the ground beside you, as far as you can tell, not breathing. New Rogue is standing alone, facing another one of the beasts as others look on and down. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, I don't know if I can even try to get up, or if I'm just stuck on the ground, or if I need an action
for your
to
movement.
get up.
I would allow you to do I think you could do a dexterity roll to try to sweep out of this. It may not be rules as written. Rules as written is probably its competing athletics or strength, but I feel like if you were trying to wile your way out, I would let you do a dex saving throw.
That. I'll take a dex saving throw then. It's not a bad number, so that would be 14.
I got a 17 for the dinosaur on top of you, so you are pinned down and it continues to strike.
I'm trying to fight this dinosaur.
New Rogue, you see Del struggling, absolutely focused on this combat, doing everything she can, but this dinosaur next to her storms forwards and attacks you, because it is the standing one that is heavily injured, attacking along with the rest of the pack. It will get a 22 to hit.
Oh, no!
And you will take 12 points of slashing damage as its foot claw rakes across your stomach, carving through the armor, and you feel it cut flesh deep within. You are now bleeding from your stomach, but just below the Bjorn. No damage to Jack Magnum. You dodged a bullet with that one.
Okay, so 12 points?
12 points.
To steal dialogue from Adam.
And that's when the dinosaur on top of Del lashes down, covered in blood, and attacks at her, raking with its hind leg. With a grand total of 6, it cannot get a grip on you, Del. It is trying to put you down and end this, just to be able to eat, but it does not succeed at this time.
I'm just painting stuff in the air with the reality blade that it's just pinging off of.
Tyler, I need you to roll your first death saving throw.
I was healed for 4 points.
Oh, yes, you're back.
Yeah.
You're back from Del. You're conscious. Tyler, you wake back up into a nightmare of dinosaurs attacking your party on the ground, covered in blood, having almost died yourself, seeing Del struggling as a giant predator from times past, and a nightmare humanity was never meant to face. What do? You're looking up at 3 of these dinosaurs battling your friends.
Yeah, I just put my fists into the earth to try and get myself up. Okay. Up to my knees, and I'm just so fucking sick of this shit. If they're gonna hit me, they're gonna kill me. So let's just try and make it as hard as possible for them to hit me. I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
Ooh.
With my final 3rd level spell slot. Which means I get Another action. I think I can only cast a spell once per turn, though. Yeah, and this is like I only get the attack action. So I will use my bonus to go into another blade song. Boy, we're just burning through the resources here. And just heave my blade down on the one that is harrying Dell.
Great. Roll your attack. I will give you advantage because it is very distracted and did not think you were going to get up.
That's a natural 20.
That is the hit you make. Please roll me double your regular damage on this creature.
7 plus another 6 for 13 plus 3 for 16 slashing damage.
Nice.
A mighty blow is struck into the flank of this creature, which begins to bleed profusely, and you hear it just grunt with a shrill whine and just draw its attention. Its focus shifts to you. It begins to back away from Dell. It's not stepping on her anymore as you begin to carve out space on this battlefield. New Rogue.
Get out of here if you can. I'm so sick of this shit.
I'm in it to win it. I'm pulling out the big guns. Mm-hmm. I'm going to use mass healing word.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to restore up to 6 creatures. Yeah. So that's a bonus action. So I'll just be like, Azra, rain down healing, please. So it's 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier, but here's what it is. It's
this is actually 2d4 for mass healing word because it's a 3rd level spell.
Ooh. Oh, but okay. I have it at 11. Okay, cool.
Oh, do you have it at a lower level?
I have it at I have it at 3 for mass healing word.
Yeah, that's 3
okay,
is
great.
3rd level, right?
Oh, damn. Okay, cool. Here goes. So 2d4. Let's see here.
Plus your spell casting, plus your bonus cleric.
Yep, that's going to be a 7 when I cast on top of whatever I roll. So that's a 3. And that's a 4. So 7 plus 7, 14. Everybody gets 14.
Holy
Whoa.
Points. So your health gauges go. Mega Man is chock full.
Wow.
So that brings me up to full health, and that was my bonus action. So I'm going to be like, let's try this again, bitch. And I'm going to rush forward and I'm going to cut in twain the one that's eating Dell.
The 3 of you find yourselves standing in this Avengers moment as New Rogue sprints forwards to attack this creature. The camera pans around these 3 dinosaurs, these large velociraptors that are closing in, and the mist swirls up around New Rogue. And we'll take a quick commercial break right here.
Why?
New Rogue, you leap forwards for a heroic attack. Roll me a d6.
Oh. It's slanted. It's just on the tongue of my dice tower, but it's a 4.
And with that cleaving attack, you slash this velociraptor, this monstrous dinosauric creature, directly in half. The radiant blade carves through their body, and you see the other 2 freeze before darting back and making those strange velociraptor sounds from Jurassic Park as they clearly communicate with each other. Just... And then they both bolt and blast off into the woods and disappear. You stand in front of your friends with your radiant blade held aloft, having banished these lizard-like creatures back into the woods. What do you do?
I want to just look at my friends. That most recent healing spell. How does everyone look when I look to New Rogue and Dell? How are they?
New Rogue is untouched, turning back to you like a heroic Jedi in one of the Star Wars movies with his light blade and unharmed visage.
Yeah, I'm still looking pretty hurt. I'm not at death's door. My innards aren't outside of my innards anymore,
Okay.
but there's definitely some gashes, and I'm very bloody.
Okay, yeah. Then guy, looking heroic and having vanquished the raptor that was harrying Dell. Are you still on the ground, Dell?
I'm slowly getting up.
Yeah, I'll give you a
Tyler,
hand if you need it.
I'm sorry. It was a bad plan. Next time you make the plans, I panic. I
It's okay.
panicked.
It's okay. Are you okay?
I am.
Okay.
I'm
You got my
alive.
potion? You got my potion if you need it, right?
Oh,
You can
right. Yeah.
you drink that if you need it, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do that. Oh,
Great. I'll be right back. And I just want to chop and slash the shit out of the nearest tree until my arms are tired.
You do that.
Yeah. Just cursing and growling and grunting. My long hex blood hair is like all askew over my face.
New
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think Tyler looks like extra hot lately? Like, look at him. Look at him hack that tree up.
I mean, I'm probably the least horny person there is in this group, but yeah, he's got it going on right now.
Can you both roll me either a perception or an insight?
Where is it?
16 for me. Insight.
I'll do perception, and that is a 14.
14. Dell, you are the one who realizes this earring this earring that he's got seems related to this. You can remember him looking this kind of like extra sultry, extra Tyler, extra hot since the earring went on. It's clearly having some kind of effect that none of you have really explored, and you're not entirely sure what that is.
A new rogue, can you see if you can find Dr. Deputy? He ran off.
Oh, yeah. In that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Here, boy! DDX!
He heads off to go find DDX, leaving you behind. Dell, what are you up to?
I'm gonna come over tentatively towards Tyler, coming in from the side, not behind him, because he's doing some violence.
Yep.
Like, Tyler, hey, Tyler.
The effects of my haste spell are just wearing off as we're like 60 seconds from when I cast it. So up to this point, I've just been a wood chipper on this tree, attacking twice every 6 seconds. And finally, actually, when the spell ends, I am exhausted. So but up to this point, you just hear me just like, can't fucking do anything, right? God damn it, we're going to die here again. Just all kinds of moody, angsty shit. And leaning now on my sword's pommel with the big chunky blade stuck into the earth, and I'm just heaving, gulping down air.
Yeah, and as I approach you leaning down on your sword, now I'm almost level eyes with you.
Yeah.
So I just come up to your face and Tyler, you did good. You protected us. But this earring, can you take it off at all?
Yeah, I can take it off anytime I want. Look. I might actually do it. I rolled an 18 plus 5. I rolled 23.
You take it off, and in an instant, you see Tyler drift from this kind of enhanced otherworldly version of Tyler back to Tyler's regular, very handsome self. He doesn't become like Gremlin Tyler. He's just back to normal handsome Tyler instead of that like oddly surreal, like the way they would frame him always in a Hollywood movie Tyler. Still played by Tyler. I want to be clear. Tyler's handsome, but like it's a surreal effect.
I want to be clear. Tyler's a looker.
I give a sigh, and then I put both of my arms around Tyler's neck and give him a hug. I'm like, oh, you're back to real Tyler. You kind of had this like too hot for you distant thing going on. And I think it's the earring that was doing it. Oh, I feel so much better.
Oh, Yeah, I can't reciprocate the hug. My arms are dead. I just like I'll like tilt my head into it and say, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I know I knew that. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, I knew it was making people, I guess, like me more. I don't know.
Well, I think we all like you. It just was making you like extra photo shoot hot, you know?
Oh, okay. Well, that's weird.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you like it, I'm not knocking it, but I was wondering what was going on with you.
I don't like anything that makes me change the way I think, if that makes any sense.
I guess that's true. But
Thanks for, I don't think I would have taken this off without you coming over here and saying it. So thanks.
no problem. And thanks for helping save me. I was thinking at the outset that if all the dinosaurs ate me and then, they'd wandered off, then maybe New Rogue could just bring me back to life. But that was very scary and I did not like it. I'm
really, really sorry that happened. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking this, and I'll say it, like I'll back your play, whatever it is. But
yeah,
when I saw you go down, I knew like this is not. I don't think what you wanted.
Yeah, it didn't quite go how I expected, but
these dinosaurs are fucking dangerous.
Yeah, there's bigger ones too.
Right, you said
saw them in the woods. Yeah, I saw them in the woods before.
Oh man. Hey, Ivan. Ivan, you alive?
Ivan flutters back and lands on your horn. Hey, man, I'm so sorry. I was up ahead. I didn't know this is going to get fucking nuts back here, man.
No, that's okay. I don't think the dinosaurs made these effigies here. So I think that might be something else still.
I kept an eye out. I did like a circle. They seem to just be gone, man. They booked it. They ain't coming back, I don't think.
Well, Ivan says he doesn't think the dinosaurs are coming back, at least.
Well, that's a relief, at least. But who knows what else is in the woods?
We got to get to these caves.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we'll be safe once we get there. The band of orcs, the Stonebreakers?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it's their caves. Maybe you think it's safe to camp here, or should we go back?
I don't know. I don't know where's safe, and I don't know what we're gonna do. And Tyler, I mean, now that New Rogue's kind of off, like, what should we do about Adam?
I don't know. I truly know that he's going to be fine with that owl.
Yeah, that's not what I meant, but
I know that's not what you meant. What do we do about Adam? I mean, talking to Ezra, he can be replaced as a Mistwalker, but that's leaving him to a fate of being a Dark Lord.
I guess. I mean,
the suits will come for him. He's not going to be obscured by Ezra anymore, and he'll get dragged back to the Happy Town realm, and he'll be living that nightmare as Shadow Nemesis. I think if he changes to Adam, I would bet it'll just change to whatever Adam's nightmare is.
Right. No, I mean, well, that's one option, but
I don't think I can leave him behind.
Well, I mean, if we don't want to leave him in the Dark Lord Hell dimension, I mean, Lucretia said she could take him to hell with her, maybe. So that's an option.
Take him to hell with her? How? Like?
She said, all I need is some of his blood and to know his full name. So do you know what Adam's middle name is?
Not off the top of my head.
Well.
So can she take in, like, I'm Tyler Cooper Hewitt. Let's, like, Del. Geez, I don't think I know your middle name. What's your middle name?
I don't really go by any.
Oh, okay. So Del Bora, like, give her her name and we'll get Guy Bradford or New Rogue, because I don't know how much of Guy is left, and she can just pull us all out of here, right?
Well, probably to hell forever sounded not great, but maybe better than Dark Lord Hell.
Oh God.
Well, I'm just saying, is an option.
I guess. You don't mind if we I think we should maybe try to top it,
Well, no, and I'm that's why I'm just putting it on our idea board,
Okay. So if he's drunk with power and we can't get through to him, and I've given up all hope, say his full name and Lucretia drag him to hell with a drop of his blood. Is that it?
Pretty much vial of blood. But yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, not a do now thing, but just a maybe if want thing. It's sort of one of the only, I don't know what else we could do.
Seems pretty dark, Del.
Oh, it's the only thing I've even thought of. Like, my other option was even darker because I told Rumpleforeskin maybe I would just help Adam kill Gregor Man every morning, and then but then, they kind of made me realize if that's the day that sticks, then I've done a murder just to pacify him, So
can I tell you something that's just been bothering me at the back of my head?
Okay.
What if after all of this, everyone remembers every single iteration of this day? All the times we've killed them or wronged them or lied to them or attacked them. We've been kind of just haphazard with people's lives here because it doesn't matter, right? The day's going to reset. Yeah. Nothing we do matters. I worry that in some fucked up, ironic way, it's going to matter. I don't know.
I mean, that sounds like it could definitely happen. I mean, this place is making us do things we wouldn't normally do. And I mean, the whole place is built for torturing people. So
yeah,
could be.
I think with the day that resets, this is our best opportunity to try and get through to Adam inside of Shadow Nemesis.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I just don't know how to manage him. Even when he's Shadow Nemesis, I try, but...
I mean, if anyone can, it's you. You talked to him about making the plan. Sorry, I'm not trying to put it on you. I'm trying to encourage you because I really do believe, like, if anybody can, it's you. And, we've got backup plans now if you can't.
Right. Yeah.
Jesus.
And now you know him, so not that I want to do that, but...
No, but it was his plan to how we got the Sunblade, right? And it was like ruthless and a little cutthroat.
Yeah.
But got the job done. And well, I don't know. What do you think? We've been fighting against him this whole time. You think giving him a little bit of what he wants would be good? Or would it just be, giving the baby the bottle and just letting him have what he wants? And then he just does that again to get what he wants.
Yeah. And that's the worry, is how far will that go if we just keep yes-anding him all the way to hell, I guess.
Maybe there's magic.
Yeah.
All this crazy supernatural stuff happening to us. There's got to be a way for us to leverage it in our favor, not just for fighting monsters or transforming or any of that stuff, but for like helping Adam get over whatever's got him locked up inside his own head with this crazy personality that he's built.
I know. And I've thought about that too, because I even thought, what if we can somehow magically like make a new body for Shadow Nemesis so Adam can be separate from him? But then it's like, I think Adam had problems even before we were stuck here. And maybe he'll just make another escape,
Yeah. Well, are you willing to try?
I'm up for trying anything. So those are all my ideas. Happy to hear whatever you think we should do.
All right, let me think on it. For now, we'll have to find him, see how he's doing, and then go from there.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, okay. Tyler.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Del.
Mm-hmm. And we'll take a quick commercial break right there. New Rogue, you wander into the woods calling for DDX. But 60 feet away, you find him huddled behind a bush.
Hey, there you are, buddy.
Why didn't you run? That was the boss's plan.
Yeah, well, your boss got attacked by being so brave, and we had to go in and save the day, pal.
So you went against the plan? You're gonna get in trouble.
Well, no, sometimes plans don't go according to plan, and when plans don't work out, you have to plan something different, so that, the plan that was originally devised is honored.
So it's like the boss did a plan, and then she did a bad job, and then you told her she did a good job because she tried?
She didn't do a bad job. Sometimes
But did her plan work or did it not work? Because it sounded like a plan didn't work then, but I ran because that was the plan. But then you disobeyed the plan because the plan failed, and then you saved the boss.
Yes, I saved the boss.
So sometimes it's right to not listen to the boss because you can save them.
Maybe? I don't know. I'm still working through it. I guess you have to use your best judgment.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm a good judge. Remember when we started, there was that whole judge there. Technically, I work for that guy. It's like a chain of command thing, but I did that.
Right. I feel like I should put boundaries on leaving things to your judgment. So how about
you could try, but you're not the boss.
Oh, I'm not, but this is just suggestions, right? So
okay, yeah,
what
it's
you
just
want.
that. Between peers or whatever, sure.
But having known Dell for these 4 months and 2 weeks, I feel like I have a real bond with her, and I feel like she'd probably want you to listen to her like 99% of the time. But if something were to go wrong, there's a 1% of the time where you should use your best judgment for what seems most logical to do.
Okay, so if her plans don't work, then open season to save the boss, do the smart thing.
You got it, pal.
Okay.
All right.
I can do that.
Yeah.
You're pretty smart, Uncle Juice. Did you have any bosses before? Did you have someone tell you what to do, like you're a minion or something? And the mist swirls up around you and gives you a pop culture reference, New Rug.
Jeez, dude, I have a boss. The only thing coming to mind is Who's the Boss? A sitcom I never really watched. And in that one, there was always this question of who's the boss? And
So you didn't know who your boss was, but then who was the boss? And the mist swirls up around you, gives you another pop culture reference.
Well, Tony Danza ended up having a talk show after Who's the Boss in the late 90s, early 2000s. So I guess in a way, he was the boss because he found more work.
So there was an army. There's an army of 2,000 tiny dancers, and then they were all in charge as they went forward into combat. Okay, so it's like a communist kind of thing with a lot of tiny dancers. Okay. And the mist swirls up around you and gives you another pop culture reference.
Tiny dancers.
He misheard Tony Danza into Tiny Dancer. Also, he understands the concept of communism. Just come on, keep up, dude. Like, this is simple Dr. Deputy lore that we're getting spoon-fed here.
Oh, okay. Well, who's another boss? Man, it's maybe move away from Tony Danza, who I believe you're thinking of.
Tiny Dancer?
Tony Danza, different guy. It's not a series of dancers.
There was 2,000 guys named Tony Danza.
Why is there 2,000 guys? Look,
you said there was 90, and then you said 2,000.
Maybe we should think about it like this show, The Boys. It's about like superheroes in a dystopia, and the strongest guy in that show actually takes orders from a guy without superpowers.
What? Why did he do that? He's so strong.
Right? It's because he's the boss. And sometimes, I don't know, it's not about how much power you have, but about the implications to define your boss sometimes might be scarier.
So sometimes it's scarier to have no power and still have powerful people who work for you for an unknown reason.
What? Say that. Sorry, say that again, pal. I'm still thinking about Tiny Danza.
I do not remember what I said.
Well, let's go back.
Okay. Where do you want to go back to? The dancers?
We should go. to your boss.
Oh, you want to go back
like-
to the team? So what you're saying is this was the plan you had to answer my question, and then that plan did not work out, and now I'm helping you. Good job. Let's go back to the boss. Good job, Uncle Juice.
Oh, okay. I feel like I'm being used. Let's go.
No, I'm proud of you. You did a good job. And he's patting you on the back. It's like lower back because he can't reach all the way up, but he's supporting you on the way back. You did good.
No, I don't know if I like that.
And you rejoin Tyler and Dell, who seem to be at the end of a serious conversation as you all find yourself once again gathered together.
Oh, awesome. New Rogue, you found him. Good job, Dr. Deputy Extreme.
Yeah, I'm sorry your plan didn't work, boss, but I learned now that when your plans don't work, I should try to help save you instead of continuing to follow a plan that isn't working.
Oh, that sounds fine. And I mean, at least you're safe. The plan, we made sure you didn't get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, you're not dead, so that kind of seems to have worked too. What's the plan now?
Yeah. Oh yeah, which way to the caves, New Rogue? Are we still gonna try to do that?
Well, that depends. I don't know how many more dinosaurs there are out here. But
Ivan says the dinosaurs ran off. I don't know if they're going to come back or not or what, but I got this dinosaur carcass here. I don't know if you guys want to take a break or if we
eat
just...
the dinosaur. Yeah.
You want to eat the dinosaur?
I feel like we should stock up because actually, like, I'm thinking back. I don't need it, but I feel like you guys will probably be famished and... Oh, God, yes, I got to feed this guy. Holy shit, it's been like 2 hours or something. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh,
Give you dinosaur meat to the goat?
Why not? Goats don't eat dinosaur meat?
Yeah, the goat's a baby. You have to feed babies blood and viscera.
Okay, and I feel
After
that's
they
not
come out of
true.
their egg, you feed them gore. That's what you do with babies.
Is that what
guys?
you ate when you were a baby?
I assume so. That's what I'm told.
Who told you that?
The other squires.
oh.
You guys not remember what happened in your creche?
Creche? No. We're
That's where they keep all
mammals.
the eggs.
We're mammals. Do you know what
What?
that means? Do you know what
No.
a creche is? Do you know what mammals are?
No, I don't know what that is. That sounds weird.
We're like birthed from our mothers who carry us in a womb.
Oh, that's disgusting. Why would you want that? Grow from an egg like a normal person. Ugh.
Yeah,
Did
that
you
is
come
kind of
from an
weird
egg
when we
boss?
Choice.
does it like that. Yeah.
Did you come from an egg, boss? Please tell me you come from an egg, boss.
I came from an egg.
Oh, that's good. Okay, boss and I both came from eggs. Can you roll me a persuasion with advantage? He desperately wants it to be true.
All right. Oh, with advantage.
I guess deception would be more accurate.
Okay, it's deception and it's a nat 20.
Oh, good. Okay, somebody else came from an egg here like a normal person, not you weird people growing inside somebody's body and bursting out like monsters. I mean, it's
Wait,
kind of
guys-
cool, but it's also gross.
Sorry, DDX. Guys, sorry. I have skin in the game now. Do we come from eggs or are we inside wombs?
Me and the boss come from an egg. Uncle Tyler came from a gross body. Ew.
Well, New Rogue, I guess you came from Ezra, because Ezra, rebirthed you how you are now.
That's
right?
the correct answer. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a corpse
makes-
that was brought back to life.
Okay, but wait. Then wait, hold on. But before that, where did I come from?
Tyler, you
It's a simple
can give,
question.
you
Am I
can
an
give the
egg or
talk,
am I
okay?
inside of a belly.
I will scout ahead a little. Goodbye.
That's the end of our episode right there.
I want closure, damn it!
That's the end of this episode, listener, but next week you could become a watcher and affect the Jesters' adventures by joining our Twitch stream, which happens every Wednesday night. If you join our Twitch chat, you can give the cast magical items, name NPCs, and decide the events that shape Ravenloft. So catch up on the story, follow Dum Dum Dice on Twitch, and join our weekly stream right away. Jesters of Ravenloft features the voices of players Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Ravenloft's artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC. Our theme song is Dark Mysterious Halloween Night by Sound Gallery by Dimitri Taras. And our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR, whose music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDUMBDICE. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too!
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: Christopher Little, George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Logan, Fire Unfriendly, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Glitch Trick, Flynn1138, Alarain Okapi, Schrodinger's Pepper, Madre de Gatos, Lady Maiden, Mithrian, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dagger Rain, Rob L, Dia De Los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Remy Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lael, Shulzari, The Long Family, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Alex Parr, Dragonfly, The Body Barrelers, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Panda24NN, Shendra D, Your Homeboy Bones, Ellis Hatch, Odigenous, Beef Not Cheese, Kai Koa, Squire Solaire, Sandy Sassy Pants, Adam, Amira Lockhart, James Molina, Nick Hemsing, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.